YouTube, back for another video. Lately we've had some EGR problems with Van, and I just wanted to share what problems we've had and what we've done to fix it. So a couple of months back we started getting the smell of exhaust fumes in cab, mainly around first start it engine from cold. We were sort of thrown off the scent with the root cause of the problem, because I've also had an oil leak on my air conditioning condenser unit compressor. So the original thought that it was the smell of the oil coming through the vents into the cab, but actually the offending component, if you like, was this thing. This is the rear EGR intercooler pipe, which connects the manifold to the EGR cooler itself, and this has actually got a hole in it. So I'll throw up some close-up shots now, see if you can see basically this flexi pipe piece here. There's a crack in one of these sections here which will leak in exhaust gas fumes. So first thing we had to do was basically replace the pipe. So cost of that repair were £212 at my local garage. I think the part were about 150 quid, and then sort of an hour's labour plus that. It's not a difficult job. It's literally just 4 bolts that just hold the pipe in place with some gaskets in between the connections. I found a video on YouTube sort of how to do it, so I'll throw a link up to that as well, which were quite useful, and now we're able to sort of guide my mechanic. I think the only thing that makes the job fiddly is that it's sort of at the back of the engine near the exhaust manifold, so it was just a bit of a fiddly job, you know, just getting access to it really. But once we sorted that, we were getting some error codes. So we got an engine management light on with some error codes, which I'll put on the screen now. We were sort of getting, we had 2 codes. I think there were P040C and P040D, both together, which I think C is a high temperature reading and B was a low temperature reading for the EGR. On the EGR temperature sensor. Turned out the sensor was faulty. My theory is, because that sensor is right next to this blown pipe, the hot exhaust gas leaking out of the rear cooler pipe has sort of damaged the sensor. So that were another 260 quid. Fantastic. But that's how we solved the problem. Van's now running smooth as silk actually. I think we'd probably sort of not realised that it had been probably running a bit rougher. Now I've got it fixed and it's back to normal. I think we've been running a bit rough for a while. So if you get smell of exhaust gas in your cab, apparently it's a very, very common fault. I started getting it about 74,000 miles. Next door's van, which is exactly the same engine as mine, has now got the same problem. I think he's done about 70,000 miles, so 70 to 70,000 miles you'll start seeing this problem. But if you do, get your rear EGR cooler pipe changed ASAP, because you don't want it causing further problems, which basically happened to me. We didn't sort of really diagnose it for about a couple of months, and obviously I was driving around normally, and I think the upshot of that is that I fried the EGR temperature sensor. So lessons learned in there. I hope this helps somebody. Thanks for watching. We hopefully going to be doing some more mods to Van in the next 2-3 months. Obviously having these repairs done, as you know, budget for that's taking a bit of an hit, but yeah, should be getting some more videos out soon with hopefully some cool stuff in. But yeah, thanks for watching.